He's entertained clients from Elon Musk to Uber, even the Golden State Warriors. But now he's here to do the same for us in studio. Joining me now is the Millionaires Mentalist and Master Magician, Dan Chan. Dan, thank you so much for joining us on Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, before we get into the tricks, let's first talk about what exactly does it mean to be a mentalist and a magician?
A mentalist does more things like mind reading and connecting with people. A magician might do things like, hey, look at me. Like they might make a dove appear or cards appear from their fingertips. But with mentalism, it's all about connection.
Wow, that's incredible. And for you, you probably, this might be a hard question for you to answer, but when it comes to the two, which one do you feel like you prefer to do more and why?
Now, mentalism, because people remember it a lot longer.
Oh, wow.
And it's a different texture. For every 10 magicians, there might be one mentalist.
That's awesome. And something that is interesting that you actually started during the pandemic was virtual shows. Can you tell me a little bit about why that started and how that took off for you?
I lost about 8K in 1 week, and I ended up doing 52 shows in a week and 12 shows in a day. I would wake up at 5 a.m. to do shows in South Africa and Dubai, and I'm still doing virtual shows. It's great being able to just connect with people online over Zoom.
Yeah, and you know, it's such a great tool too, because you could, like you said, you can connect with people and still kind of get that same message across. Now, we were talking about this a little bit before, but when it comes to some of the people that you've been able to perform for or just interact with, does anybody stand out for you, or maybe one time that stands out for you as a mentalist and a magician?
I have a lot of non-disclosures in place, but I can talk about the party for Tim Ferriss where I met Paul Abdul. That was really fun.
That's awesome. All right, well, you have a couple of tricks for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get started. This is your pro thing, so I'm gonna let you do it.
Earlier, I had you think of a celebrity, and I showed you this piece of paper, right?
Yes.
Is there any way I could have influenced you?
No.
And you're thinking of a celebrity?
I'm thinking of a celebrity.
For the first time, name your celebrity out loud.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You might not have noticed, but right here on this sheet of paper, it says Sam, Jack, Sonny. Do you see that?
Oh my gosh, yes it does.
And right here on this, under the spotlight, it says Samuel L. Jackson, but S-A-M-L Jackson, with all the other celebrity names actually spelling that out.
Oh, wow.
You can actually see that.
Oh my gosh, I can see that.
If the camera zooms in, the other celebrities' names spell that out.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you got my, so you connected my actor. I like that. What's next?
Let's make another connection. I'm going to have you think of a number, but let's make it random. I'm going to have you shake this cup up.
Okay.
Put your hand on top. Look at the number that's facing you and look at me. Count from 1 to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Say 3.
3.
Say 4.
4.
Your number's a 3, yes?
Yes, it is.
Let's do it one more time.
My number was a 3. Okay. Okay.
Now, some people are thinking that I can read your body language. I just want you to think of your number.
Okay.
You're thinking of a 2?
Yes. I am thinking of a 2.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that one. That's kind of freaky. I don't know how you did that, but you got my number.
No.
What's next? I can't wait.
I'm going to have you think of a word and a number. Just yell out stop anytime.
Stop.
Okay? I'm going to place that right there and actually memorize the page, actually the number at the top, as well as the word. Got it?
Got it.
Olivia, I'm going to have you hold on to the book and look at me. Your word, the first letter, it starts with a D.
Yes.
The next one's probably a vowel. Just think of the next one. A-E-I-O-U. And it's an I?
It's an I, yes.
Is there another vowel in the word?
Yes, there are.
There's an E? Is your word disappear?
It's not disappear.
Your word has disappeared. You can see that there's one page missing in the book. And this, I'm going to give to you in just a second. Hold on to that.
Okay.
Right here, even before we started, is the envelope. Inside the envelope is one page. What was your number?
240.
And you can see right there, it says 240. And what was your word?
Directly.
And that was your word?
That was my word.
And you can keep that book.
Oh my goodness.
And that's Shakespeare.
Wow. Okay, Dan, you are freaking me out here on set. I'm not sure how you're doing it, but that's pretty crazy. Okay, maybe we have time for one more. Or are we done? Or we have time for one more?
I think we're good.
You think we're good? Okay, so I'm so glad that we were able to do all of this. Now I have to ask, for so many people out there who probably saw these tricks and were like, this is so crazy. What kind of work does it take to become a mentalist and a magician?
I travel around the world studying from some of the greatest masters. So I go to Las Vegas, Blackpool in England, and even Canada to study with the best magicians in the world. And then I bring that back into the Bay Area with my dinner show at bayarea.dinnershow.com.
Well, thank you so much, Dan, for joining us here today on Live in the Bay and playing some mental tricks on me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course.